And we invite
So with that one, you can kind of just like, whenever you just want to grab it and just like mosey around with it, it's totally fine. But yeah, it looks like, are we sideways?
Are we going to be able to read it sideways?
Yeah, we can read it sideways. I'll just turn my head.
We'll just go like this.
Yeah. We're going to break your neck. Is it sideways to you guys? Or is it okay? Can you guys see us?
Or do you have to hold the phone like this?
What's happening?
Someone say something.
Sometimes we have to scroll because the comments will kind of get stuck.
Oh, Anton. Nice, good scroll.
Hi.
Good scroll.
Hello!
Sideways.
Sideways!
Oh.
Well,
Is it sideways?
probably.
Oh yeah, let's
So
close
just-
this. It's right.
Huh?
Oh, we gotta turn the video.
Oh, yeah.
It's sideways,
It's sideways.
yeah. So maybe we just have to like...
No, let's put it up. It should be. You should be able to like.
We're having technical difficulties as we start this live.
Yeah, we're trying to put it on this tripod.
This thing won't... Yeah. It's a sideways thing.
Well, should we just
Hold it.
have them watch it sideways?
Yeah.
No.
No?
Damn, I wish I would have brought my other little tripod thing for that. Could have helped with that.
Oh, so they said not sideways. That's better. Okay.
Okay.
Well,
Okay.
Well, we'll hold it. We'll make it work.
Yeah, maybe Anthony, you can help more of the live one because my camera.
You want me to hold that?
My camera's probably not as important. We can just kind of like do in and outs.
hello, guys.
Double time.
Hi from Brazil.
Hello, Brazil.
Perfect.
All right. Well,
Look
Put
at
the
you.
case back on.
Look
perfect.
at you. Look at you.
Okay, so I am here with Anton and Matt. Woo!
Hey, guys.
Who are my glam dudes, my glam team. And we just decided we wanted to do a live to kind of show you kind of what our...
Sorry.
to show you kind of what like we do all the time because we work together all the time. We see each other
Almost every day.
almost every day, and we
Yeah.
figured it might be fun
Yeah.
to do like something like this where you guys can kind of see what the process is.
Yeah, we've been noticing you guys have been loving a lot of Ms. Lana's looks, so we thought we could recreate a couple of them for you, and you can have a chance to talk with like her and her makeup artist Anton and me, her fearless hairdresser who tackles this madness of Maine. And yeah, and we'll probably have a little surprise for you too, because I think we might as well just cut your hair
Yes.
on live stream. So we'll cut Lana's hair off in front of all of you guys right now too.
Don't mess it up.
It's okay, I have hair extensions in my bag.
Oh
Punch it
my
out.
god.
No, he would never. All right, so yeah, and I guess if you guys want to ask any questions or you guys have any questions for them regarding this, Anton's breaking things, regarding this world of glam, go ahead.
Yeah, how are we going to be able to see questions? Maybe I'll have to stick my ugly mug in here and say like, hi from Brazil, blah, 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 blah. Hi from Peru. What's your favorite animal?
Emmy.
Emmy.
Emmy!
grab
This is my
that thing.
puppy. Hi, my name is Emmy.
This is Emmy.
Yes, you're a star.
Yes, she's superstar.
Alrighty.
Oh well, I guess we can just...
She cut her hair. Well, she hasn't yet. She's going to cut her hair.
I'm going to.
Hi from France. Hi, princess.
Hello, princess.
I'm from Australia. Hi, my wife's in Australia right now.
Is she?
She's down under. Yeah,
Down under.
She's down under, mate. She's having a sausage sizzle.
How did you guys meet?
How did we meet?
Who, us?
You and I, we met
Perfect.
We met...
3.5 years ago.
Yes.
Or almost 4 years ago. And
We did a carpet together.
we did one of my first carpets.
It was one of your
ever.
first carpets, and that was August of 2016.
I think
I
so.
believe.
And it was for a pre-Emmy event.
Yes.
Do you want me to put this on you, or would you rather just rock Deadly Class?
Did the class.
Applause.
And we met, and we've been working together ever since. And then we met. How did we?
I met Lana at Comic-Con. So I was at Comic-Con working with a couple other girls, and Anton was there, and I've known Anton for years. Me and Anton have been glam partners in crime for a while. And then I just basically rolled into Ms. Lana and her amazing boyfriend holding the camera, Anthony, and they were eating breakfast burritos in the morning.
Oh my gosh, yes, and we fed you.
Yeah.
I still dream about that breakfast pizza.
And we've been kind of friends ever since.
Exactly.
I think that's kind of, the rest is current events, basically, with us.
And now they just see me way too much.
Like, way
We see you
too much.
just enough.
And like in the early, so basically what happens is like when we do glam, we pretty much do it in the early morning. What time would you guys say you come to work?
I mean, it depends on what we're doing, but like we had a really early call for all this deadly class press that you were doing. It was like 7,
Yeah.
or like something, which isn't super early, but then when we have
But
to be out the door.
it's enough when you're getting your water line penciled in at 7 a.m.
Well, I mean, it's my job. I'm sorry. It's like the makeup equivalent of being at the dentist.
It's true. That is true. I would say
She growled at me.
Yeah,
I was actually afraid.
I tend to be like pretty okay, like in the chair. Like
Oh, yeah. No, you're great. You're great.
Except for when you go in my water line.
Well, and it's hard because it gets,
especially day after day after day.
that's the thing is it was like day 4 of like you're like can I just sleep?
So I just got angry with him and I was like.
Yeah, it was hysterical. I loved it.
But yeah, we start our days really early.
Yeah, depending sometimes.
Our earliest call time was.
It was like 5?
Ours?
4 or 5?
Our earliest call time was 4 a.m.
And then when I started working with Matt, what would it be?
I'm a diva and I won't get up that early to do hair, so Lana has to sleep in if she wants me to do her hair. That's all there is to it.
Or sleep while.
Or if you guys had missed that picture that we posted, yeah, she just sleeps as I do her hair, and that's usually how we get things done.
Wait, tilted.
What is your favorite food?
Don't know.
She loves all food.
I love all food.
Breakfast burritos,
of course.
Smoked oysters, from a can.
Smoked oyster. We also have smoked oysters. We like canned food in this household.
You love Japanese food.
I do. I love it.
And you love soups, like.
I do. I'm actually probably gonna get ramen.
Oh God, ramen sounds good.
Because this way we will. Let's catch up your audience to what's happening. If you guys have just joined us, we are doing a wham bam thank you ma'am glam day with Ms. Lana Condor.
10 times fast.
Say it once.
Shut up, Anton.
Sorry.
And we just want to show you guys kind of like what we do every day. Because we spend a lot of time together.
Yes.
A lot of time together. And they always fight.
We always fight. We're like little girls.
I'm fought against. I don't really.
That's true.
I'm a total angel. Excuse me.
That's true. I think I do more of the fighting. I'm more like the big brother that just like wants to pull on my little sister's hair over here.
Why does it have to be like that? I knew that was coming. I was going to say. It's funny because it's true.
Okay, so something I thought that was really amazing for you guys to see is the collaboration between Anton and Lana and the way that they pick out makeup colors and the way that they do a lot of their like interaction. Because basically, I stand here and I start working on the back of her head.
So he's not that involved. I'm
not
like,
really that
we're
involved.
actually having a conversation and he's just back there somewhere. Like usually I just put him on the balcony. I'm
you're
like, you need to
fighting
set up
already.
out there. I'm just kidding.
No, you know what he does is he creeps on what I'm looking on my phone.
I do. I can cyberstalk her.
You do.
I'm like, oh, look at what she's doing on her phone.
Does.
I do have my moments when I do that, yeah.
But we do, so like a lot of, it's so funny because I think hair, makeup, and styling really has to work well together because the look is like, it's everything. It's like a perfect little puzzle, a marriage.
Yeah.
So I think for us, we work a lot. One of our biggest points of conversation in the morning when we start getting ready is color. Based on kind of what I'm wearing.
Yeah, and I think we've gotten into a better habit of looking at wardrobe before we show up so we kind of have an idea of what we're going to do. Especially with the recent events, like all the Golden Globes events that you guys saw on her Instagram. We were kind of like the night before, it's like, okay, this is the final look. Should we get a picture in it? Well, of her in it. We don't wear it. And then we can kind of start talking about what we're going to do because sometimes we only, sometimes we don't have that much time and we have to like knock it out. But Lana, I feel like you're like kind of a beauty guru. You always have a pretty clear idea of what you want to do.
Yeah, I think so. I feel like the most important things for me is like skin first because I really like to. I take care of my skin really well a lot.
We bonded over that though.
Yeah.
Because to me, like, if your skin looks beautiful, like everything else is just kind of like an extra layer. But we're always into, and with you, all these years, I feel like I really invented like my personal way of like highlighting and sculpting and making everything look like fresh and perfect, but like still you.
Yeah.
Like you're in there.
So
it's not like you're covered up.
No.
And we like we have skin like things that we do for specific things.
Do you usually prep my skin every time before?
Yeah, I mean your skincare regime is pretty like you're pretty like loyal to your skincare regime.
Yeah.
So usually I just use like a little primer or something.
Yeah.
I don't put a lot of stuff on you.
I come to work like my skin is like ready. And
I don't like to put a lot of stuff on you because then it just can get too much. But
and then I am a sucker for color. So and
We
with
love
the
color.
eyes, like I'm always like, oh, I want my eyes to be a rainbow or something like that.
yeah.
And so usually, like, we try to play with color as much as we can, like, but sometimes it's best to just do a...
Yeah, I mean, sometimes it's more neutral, but it depends on what we're doing. Like,
Question for Anton.
when did you start being a makeup artist? I actually, I'm starting today. This is my first ever. No, I
This is
I
my
got it.
first ever!
I watched the YouTube video. Now I'm a makeup artist.
God. Right, totally. No, I actually, I started working at Mac when I was 19 as a cashier. I was a weekend cashier. And then I started just getting really into it. And I'm 33 now, so that was almost 15 years ago.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
You're so young.
I know, right?
Yeah.
You are a baby for like how good you are.
Oh, that's really nice. See, Matt, like, then he redeems himself and he says things like that. So I'm into
I
it.
thought you couldn't get any dumber. These kids aren't going to know what Dumb and Dumber is. I think
Maybe.
that movie's probably before their time.
And then when did you start, Matt?
I started when I was 18. I flipped my car in high school and should have basically killed myself and said I didn't want to be an accountant anymore and I wanted to flirt with girls. So I became a hairdresser. I mean, honesty is the best policy, right? I was like, I mean, whatever.
Yeah.
So I went to beauty school, loved it, and then I trained in Seattle for a few years and then moved to New York and trained with the best people I could possibly surround myself with so that I could then have the access to work with someone like this.
Yay!
Yeah.
Yes, access.
Yes, access.
Access.
Okay. So we can take a break with you, Anton, because I need to start cutting her hair, else this is going to be a 4-hour live.
AKA stop talking.
AKA, yeah. So we are going to cut Lana's hair off. And she has had this haircut because she's been in character for Saya for her amazing show, Deadly Class. Deadly Class. And so her haircut was for the character, which means that it was a very like 80s cool, shredded, kind of tattered rock and roll hairstyle that she had. But we're going to make it a little more modern. She's done filming and we can kind of bring her into a more modern moment. So we're going to do a very cool blunt bob. Probably short, like right on your jawline.
That short?
Shorter? A
No.
little longer?
Well,
Up here on your cheekbone?
No.
Soon? No?
Just like right here. Like
no.
Asymmetric?
I like all of a sudden I'm bald.
bald.
Shave one side of the head?
To all the hairstyles I loved before.
Released. Okay, well, let's go like here.
Yeah, let's go there. And then
Okay.
if we don't like it, we can always go shorter. But
Yeah, and
let's
if we
go
go
there.
longer, you just can't. So
And my hair grows so fast.
yeah, money back guarantee it grows back.
I guarantee you it'll grow back. She's gonna wake up and it's gonna be like,
I'm stressed.
Yep.
no, don't be
If
stressed.
I hate it, I'm gonna cut your
Okay.
hair, Matt.
How are you and me gonna do this? Because I'm gonna need her head in certain positions for certain
I'll
things.
work around you. It's okay. I'm just kind of like, I'm just chilling. Like, I'm just happy to be
doing this
invited.
thing.
You're just happy to be
He's
invited.
just happy to be here.
I'm just happy to be here.
Oh my god.
Okay.
I'm just gonna like leave and play with the dog and
Right.
come back and like blend a little bit more. It's fine.
So what are you doing though, Anton? Like with the
Swing around
different
here so they can
colors?
see this first.
Oh.
This is the
Yeah,
money
get in there
maker here.
first.
Here we go.
Oh my god.
To all the jeez. We're taking some length off, babe. This is nice.
Really?
Yeah, why not?
Don't freak her out.
Don't freak me out.
Right.
Thank you, Matt. Anton is like my father, and he takes care of me. And Matt is also like my father, but he.
I'm like your mother.
You're like my mother.
It's beautiful.
Cool.
Wait, so I did want to ask Anton, I noticed you use that palette for skin that's like all different colors. What does that do?
Oh yeah, so I mean, I usually when with you, it's like I know what I need for your skin and that kind of stuff, but I'll usually kind of use a couple different concealers because no one's like one color. So I'll kind of use the lighter ones like around your eyes and the center of your forehead, like on the highlights of your face.
Okay.
And then I'll just kind of like I'm literally just kind of like going through like a few different ones just because everyone's sort of multi-tonal.
Right. Did you get that?
They were watching your hair getting cut, but I think we heard multi-tonal.
Yeah.
I think that's what happened. Was it multi-tonal, Anton? Yeah.
Breathe.
I can't.
Breathe.
Breathe,
Blend.
reboot. I'm like,
Blend.
And I'm blending.
and blending.
And I'm don't blend angry.
But you have such
Don't blend angry, Anton.
don't blend. Don't go to bed angry, and don't blend angry. No, but your skin is so like sickeningly just gorge. So
It's water.
when skin looks like water is really important. I mean,
Yeah.
But like with you, like we can do different things with your skin, like different effects for that InStyle party. With the red lip, your skin was like much more
really
even more porcelainy and super highlighted.
Yeah.
But we don't always do that necessarily.
No,
we also did
I
that.
would like to look really bronzed.
Yeah. So that was more of like a spicy.
Yeah, that was such a good look.
It was so good.
It was so good.
That's a lot of emojis. You guys like your emojis.
What are they good emojis?
They're just they're like hearts and stars and fireworks and flags and OMG, hi Laura Jean, and hello and OPD. I don't know what that means.
Well, they said something about my hair.
God, it's short. I love it.
Let's see.
Can we?
Yeah, you want to hold on to that for a second?
Yeah,
You
sure.
wanna play with that for a
Yeah,
second?
that's great.
This is gotta be tight.
What does she do to her skin?
Okay.
As in skincare or like makeup?
Maybe get a couple
skincare
really good ones,
routine.
like B-roll stuff.
Oh, the skincare routine.
of
Listen,
this, too.
it's so important to drink water. It's so important to drink water. So I drink a lot of water and then I use a lot of different products depending on like my mood. And also I travel so much. So like with traveling, you get really, really dry. So I use a lot of oils, like beauty oils. I just do a lot. My skincare routine is very like, and you know what? The thing about skincare is like, you have to try a bunch of things before, like you have to just try a bunch of things before you like settle down, just to see what works for you.
Trial and error, right?
Trial and error, really. But I think the biggest thing is water and witch hazel. Drink a lot of water, witch hazel. And then I use a bunch of other things. But if you guys want to see a skincare routine, let me know.
Oh yeah, we could do a skincare routine.
I know.
Moment. That could be good.
People are asking, why are you cutting your hair if you're going to be in the sequel to All the Boys I've Loved Before? Well, in To All the Boys I've Loved Before, my hair is obviously super duper long. And then I had to cut it off for my new show, Deadly Class, which is on Sci-Fi on Wednesdays.
So good. We're going to talk about that pilot.
Yes. But because I had to cut my hair for Sci-Fi, since I'm no longer shooting it right now, amazing. Since I'm no longer shooting it right now, we really wanted, number one, it's very dead, kind of, and so we really wanted to clean it up a little. But also, there's all these different layers and textures, so we just wanted to kind of modern it up a little.
Yeah.
And clean it up. Oh my gosh, it's going. Goodbye hair.
And also, I think.
And for the sequel, I had such long hair for To All the Boys I've Loved Before that it's not going to grow by the time we shoot the sequel, so we'll probably end up using extensions anyways.
Yeah, and I think a lot of times it's almost better to use fake hair for when you're doing things in the movies or in any, because her hair would get hammered on. Most of my clients that are actresses, they all, even if you think it's their real hair, it's not. They're usually wearing a wig, they're wearing a fall, they're wearing a piece. Because when you're in the chair for like 4 hours every single day with hot tools and hairspray
And then filming.
My hair's so dead because of it.
Touch-ups and this and that. Like your hair would just end up getting so damaged. Like it's not all this life of luxury for these actresses, you guys. I mean, it's a lot of hair and makeup time. How much time do you spend in the chair to get your tattoos done?
3 hours.
3 hours. So she just sits in a chair for 3 hours
And
every day.
that's just tattoos. That's
just to
like
get her
not.
tattoos done.
And that's before hair and makeup.
Right.
So this is just like.
So it's just a refresher. We're just going to make her hair super healthy, and we're basically going to not give them an option so that she has to wear a beautiful, like, you know, long hair extension.
No, Matt, you're so right. Like it's even if it's like a 3/4, like oftentimes they wig.
Yeah.
Yeah, insider secret, all of your favorite actresses, that's not their real hair.
Yeah.
not.
Well, Maria's is a full.
Oh, Maria.
Full.
So her
Maria's is a
co-star-
full wig, right?
I wonder if
It's like
Maria's
not
watching.
even the front of her hair.
No, they
No.
call her wig the Beast.
Yeah.
If you guys watch Deadly Class, you'll know Maria's character. She plays the incredible, you know, like chick that wears the bandana in it. It's like
Deadly
waterfall
Class.
of waves.
It's Lana.
And they call that wig the Beast because it's like 8 pounds of hair that just is like that she drops on top of her head every day and just has to deal with it.
That's a really cool, Matt, that's really cool that, like a little secret that almost everyone has extensions or wigs or...
Even if your hair was long, they might have like done like a 3/4 wig on you. Who
yeah.
knows what they would have done?
Matt, do you like working on my hair when it was longer or shorter?
Ooh, that's a good question. Okay, so some things about Lana, I don't want to throw you under the bus here, but sometimes
Do
we
it.
don't have a lot of time to
Yeah.
do Lana's hair. Like sometimes we don't have the 3 hours, and sometimes she gets off a plane and we have to get her ready in 20 minutes.
Do not. I'm having flashbacks
So-
of Teen Vogue Summit.
So I love the short hair for that. The long hair, of course, I can do more things with. I can obviously like dress the hair a little bit more. It gives me a little bit more versatility. But I also feel my creativity sort of allows me to be versatile with her short hair too. And I think we've done some really fun looks with her short hair, and I'm really excited to get it even shorter to then show you guys the amount of different hairstyles you can do with this short little modern bob. Because I think this hairstyle is so popular right now, but everyone's just wearing it like, boom, and that's how they wear it. But
Right.
you're going to see Lana rocking this hairstyle so many different ways that I hope inspires all of you to basically...
Yeah,
you
because
know.
I've actually seen people like say like, "Oh my god, I have short hair, but I don't know what to do with it." So this will be really cool to show that you could do a lot of things even if you have short hair.
You do really cool stuff, like you like the little ponytail or like the little
braid,
the
yes,
braid,
yeah.
that crown braid. I was like, how is this even happening right now?
Someone said I thought short hair is more maintenance. Would you agree with that?
I think short hair is more maintenance due to the fact that you sort of have to get it cut a little more because you're going to see the focal point drop. Where if you just had really long hair and it starts becoming longer, you don't notice it as much. Just like when you have a bang, you know, bangs are very high maintenance because as soon as they cover your eye, you're like, I need to get them cut.
focal
Also,
point.
short hair can also, you kind of need to
Smarty
sort of know how to work with it because it can get newscastery very fast. So just make sure that when you get it cut, it has like a really cool like editorial edge to it or something like that so that you don't have to put a ton of time styling into it.
Yeah.
We can probably do a really fun styling video or something as well on all the different styles I've loved before on Lana.
All the time.
And
You're just plugging away.
I know.
Plug in,
And-
just plug in. Like we're out of outlets.
We are out of
Yeah.
outlets.
For
No, I
those of
love
you
that,
are also just joining, I'm kind of like, Anthony's over here being the man with the camera, and he's vlogging this for my YouTube channel, so you guys can all follow my YouTube channel. Matt's hair, same as my handle.
And I'm totally gonna steal it. Like,
Yeah, and I'll give all the assets to Lana. She'll be posting all of this stuff too, but I'll have a really cool haircut video for this. But I also do just a lot of fun behind the scenes things with all my other clients as well. But I think it'll be really fun to show you guys how much stuff we can do with it. And whatever else you want to see hair-wise, you can always just DM me and be like, hey, do this to Lana's hair. And I'll
then-
just let you guys start taking like control of Lana's hairstyles.
I love it.
Yeah.
Anton, are you doing the glam or the more beachy wearable?
well, your poll was like right in the
50-50.
middle, so I think we're gonna go beachier, but maybe just a little bit more bumped up. Like maybe do like a glam lip or something.
Cool.
Do you know what I mean? What do you think?
Oh yeah, I'm down. My biggest thing on my face is hydrating my lips. Right?
Oh my god.
Would you
And
say?
I forgot to do it. She
forgot.
Where do
She's
you
gonna
come
kill
up?
me.
Where do you come up with like your inspiration, Lana, for things? I know like the other day when we were getting you prepped, you were like, I kind of want to do something gold with my eye. And where do you like? Because I think it's so fun how often you come up with your.
I don't know.
And I had a totally different idea, and I ended up loving what we did.
Yeah, I don't know. I think well, a lot of times, like, I'll dream about it. And I'll just wake up and be like, I know what I want.
And she dreams about makeup.
But
I love that about her.
I've been on such a color kick for makeup, so I just want so much color on my face. But I guess I get a lot of the stuff off base of what I'm wearing, you know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
For hair, it's a little bit different because I personally, like literally Matt gave me my first hairbrush. So he takes care of my hair a lot more than I take care of it. So for hair, I would say it's usually, I'm just like, Matt, make it look good. You know?
You sort of do defer.
I do really defer to you because just way more, just like about my hair.
I feel like you've always been really makeup savvy, even since we met.
I've always known like what I like. Oh, do I want glitter or do I want?
Yeah, and you do a really good job on
says she defers to me
yourself.
It's a major moment for me. I'm crying.
Oh my god, are you so happy?
Yeah, I'm really happy. Thank you. That's so sweet of you to say.
It's true, and I defer to Anton for makeup as well. But usually I have a color palette in mind.
You're pretty savvy. I mean, you're not that you're not savvy with hair, but I feel like with makeup, like you have a little bit of your own passion about it. And
I love makeup.
You do your own makeup really well. You do.
Really?
Yeah, and you I always see like especially when you're filming and you're in between and you do your own makeup because you're going to dinner even or whatever.
Yeah.
You always mix up I'm like, oh, she's giving me like a peachy eye, or oh, she's giving me like a little blue liner. Like you try different things on yourself. Mm-hmm. She's not afraid.
But everything I learn how to do my own makeup, everything is because of what I've learned from you. It's true. You get really.
Well, we've been together for a long time, like, and we've done a lot of really cool makeup looks over the years. Like I still like now I see like our old carpets popping up from like 3 years ago, and I'm like, that was still still like sometimes you see it and you're like but I see the old ones, even our first one, and I'm like, dang, we knew what we were doing like from the get-go.
Yeah, we've always worked very well together. Okay, let's see what else. Do you guys have any more questions? Tutorial on how to do eyeliner. What is your tip for eyeliner?
Like winged liner, like on the top.
Probably like a wing.
That's probably what. Yeah, it's practice makes perfect.
Practice makes perfect for eyeliner.
I'm gonna do a little bit like with a chocolatey brown.
Oh, I love that. Just so you guys can see.
Just so you guys can get an idea, but it's. I'm gonna show you.
Anton, what's your thoughts on guy liner?
I'm like into it.
He loves guy liner.
I used to rock.
He
guy
loves
liner.
guy liner.
My wife hates it. You used to wear eyeliner?
Well, I used to work at the Mac counter. Come on, I was more of a Mac girl than a Mac boy, and I loved every second of it. But I was like fully smoked, like underneath the eyes all the time.
I did my waterline today for you, Anton.
I saw that.
Oh,
did you notice?
Yes, it's the first thing that I see on your face is whether or not you're wearing guy liner. It's how I know like what his temperament will be for the day.
Oh, what does that mean?
I'm like, oh, he has a little. You know what? Actually, you wear eyeliner when you're like a little bit more tired.
Really?
I think so, because like when you're not wearing, when you're not wearing eyeliner is when you're the sassiest.
Interesting.
Maybe I'm more brooding when I'm wearing eyeliner.
Yeah.
And I'm just like
in your feelings.
Yeah, I'm more in my emo feelings.
Well, that's brutal.
I just came from dancing in the dark by myself.
No. Setting powder, yay or nay? Also, what is the best one?
I think.
Are you in her eye right now?
A little bit, yeah. I'm doing a little bit of this liner. It's one thing with it is like you kind of just gotta go for it. You know, you don't want to like
setting powder.
Oh no, the eyeliner.
Oh,
you just kind of go with it. But setting powder, I mean, there's so many things that you can use. I usually like.
Do you like using?
I usually like mineral powders that are really lightweight. There's all different kinds. I mean, MAC makes good ones, Bare Essential makes good ones. But I don't really like to, like, I never, like, powder Lana's face, like, fully.
Because I hate powder.
Yeah, and I'll show you guys, like, I set some powder, like, around here, under her eyes, like, in this middle area, the T-zone,
Only where
we
it,
like
like,
to call
moves
it.
a little.
Well, because you have there's a little bit of oil production in your skin, which is, you know, totally normal, but... I mean,
Look at that
she's
wing.
pretty cute.
Look at that.
I don't even know what happened. But,
With eyeliner, you say just go for it?
yeah, I'll show you guys a little bit.
He does the best wing.
And you can hold it and look down so they can still see what's
You want
what.
me to
Yeah.
hold it? I can hold it on if you want.
I think I got it.
I think she got it. So I'm using like a little pointy brush and actually a gel, starting from the inside here.
Someone said,
I think, go ahead.
Someone said, what's Matt's name again?
What's Matt's name again?
My name is Matt Fugit.
My name is Matt.
My name is Matt Fugit. You can find me at everything at Matt's Hair.
Okay, so you start with the pointy, and you're
Yeah,
using
and
a
then
gel.
you take advantage of the point. You can use an angled brush too, but can you see this side?
Mm-hmm.
This is so beautiful.
But see, I'm just like kind of going for it. I know that's like a loaded thing to say, but it's like sometimes when you spend too much time trying to place it, you start to panic.
Yep.
And then you just kind of, and like see like.
And I love it when it like makes my eye look a little bit more.
So I'm kind of pulling this out, and then this looks a little disconnected here, so I'm going to kind of reconnect to this outer corner.
Super blunt section.
I love it. And I love when your eye is like obviously open and wide,
Yeah.
but I also love when he pulls it out, my eye a little out like that, because I think it's like a really pretty cat.
It's so
like,
pretty on you. And the thing is, like, just with the way, with your eye shape and stuff, like, you can wear this and it doesn't look like, oh, cat winged liner. Like,
Yeah.
we almost do it every single time because it
Because
just,
we love it.
but it just suits you. It doesn't, it doesn't look like,
Bam.
bam.
Yeah.
It just kind of, like, it has a nice fall with the rest of your eye makeup.
Someone said he did it. Awesome.
Yes!
You did it.
I know.
Were you stressed?
I blacked out. I don't even know what happened. But it's on there. But I woke up and like the liner was done.
Yep.
So it's fine. No, it's a hard technique. Like, don't feel like I can't get it right. It takes practice.
Yeah.
Sometimes even like now I do it and I'm like, oh, it's a little bit off. I have to fix it. But it's a difficult technique. It's not easy.
And there's Anthony in the background. Anthony, what are you doing?
Nothing to see here.
Come say hi.
We love
How do
it.
you do?
We love Anthony.
We love Anthony. Where is he? Where are you going?
Oh, I just figured I should have clothes on while this is happening.
I was thinking about taking mine off, actually.
Please don't.
That is a good idea. That is what we all want to see, man.
I'm like, once Lana starts cutting my hair, I might take my shirt off. That would be so itchy.
So how's their hair going, Matt?
Going good. Okay, so what do you want to do? We want to show here. Maybe give me the little moment. All
All
right, guys, we're halfway done. So we've got,
halfway done.
well, sorta. Like, I mean, kinda, sorta. So we're blunt back here. Shoop, shoop. Looking pretty good. Yeah, so cut all this with my scissors. I do cut a lot of times with my razor, but because her hair was cut so much with a razor on set, I'm giving it a little bit of a breather, and she's a little traumatized. Yeah. So she'll be trusting me with my razor here shortly, but until then, we're gonna keep it scissorlicious.
Yeah.
So really, really, really nice and blunt down there underneath. I love these like flares of light. It's so pretty. Yeah, so from her profile, we'll see she's like getting this really cool.
Does it look amazing?
Oh, it looks amazing. No, it looks like shit. Whatever, Lana. No. Yes, it looks amazing. It's already looking really like, I'm liking how it's like standing out on itself.
Oh my gosh.
Because I slightly graduated it so that it has a little bit more of like this line that sits out on itself. So it's a little more editorial.
Is this as short as it's gonna go?
Yeah, because
Okay.
now we just go longer towards your face.
Yes.
But it has to be,
Yeah.
you have to do it.
I kind of like this.
You can't half-ass it. Yeah, her bangs.
It's kind of
The
amazing.
Superman
actually.
piece right
Yeah,
there?
it's
I like
good.
the little
It's-
Superman.
at it.
Oh my god, I think I have some bangs in my bag. I think I got them.
Should we slap some on?
They're losing their minds.
Someone says your hair looks beautiful. Love that gradual line.
Yes, gradual line.
Yeah, the gradual line is gradual.
What else can we share? Anton. Oh well, we kind of already mentioned this in a live, but we're gonna do a pop quiz, Lana pop quiz. See who knows me better
Oh, dang.
when it comes to glam.
Okay.
Wait, how do we play this?
I don't.
What
We
are
just
we
shout
doing?
out.
Between me and him?
Yeah. So I'm gonna ask
it's
a question,
Wait, can I play too?
and then Anthony
Yes,
can also
and
play.
Anthony can play. Okay.
So I'm gonna ask them a question, and they're gonna have to answer it. And if you answer right, you get a point.
Belly button.
And then whoever wins, I'll give them later call times.
I don't want a later call time. I need that window.
Whoever loses, they get less time.
No!
For once.
Why would we sacrifice your
You're right. You're so right. Whoever loses.
you're like, I was gonna do both eyes, but I lost a pop quiz to Matt, so I only did
Yeah,
one.
I was like, I think the real loss is going to be suffered by you.
Okay. Wait. You guys think of like a whoever loses consequence. Okay.
We'll figure that out.
The starting of the pop quiz.
Perfect. Oh, Anthony, can I get you for a second?
Yeah.
Or here, Anton, can you film this? You just film this, please. Okay.
What if you just left it like this?
Right? My wife's had a haircut like this at one
Really?
point. Yeah, super asymmetric. When you marry a hairdresser, it's like, you know.
she like wakes up and you're like cutting her hair
It's like,
Yeah.
in her sleep.
Well, I did her hair every day for a year, 2 years ago, you know, so that was like a lot. So I got good at a lot of like hairstyles in one day.
Okay.
That's hot.
Let's see what.
That looks great.
What's a good question?
Oh, it's looking savage.
Are you sure this is filming?
Is
I
it?
just don't know.
Oh, maybe you pushed it. Wait,
Wait, it's so confusing.
is it on?
Oh, yes.
That's camera. That's video.
So this is the secret.
This is the thing. We
Right
love,
here.
we're really into our cheeks.
Oh, we want to contour.
I use like 4 blushes on you.
Oh yeah.
Not to make it look like you have 4 blushes, but your cheeks are so delish that I like them to just look really multidimensional. So we'll do some cool
We love.
cheeks.
Yeah, we love to just layer it out. Because we really like cheeks. We think they're fun.
You have great cheekbones, so.
What is my drink of choice when I'm getting ready? I don't really know.
Ginger ale, no. Green juice, no. Coffee with a little bit of almond milk.
Well, I mean,
Are you going to say anything? Are you buckling under the pressure?
no, it's just like there's not one thing that necessarily comes to mind. Like I've seen you drink coffee, I've seen you drink green tea.
What?
A little red wine.
A little red wine. Oh my gosh. Speaking of red wine, we have some.
You want something?
Maybe a little bit.
Like literally, look how much is getting taken off here. There's it's like just your.
Yeah.
So it's like not a lot there.
Let's see.
I see. What's your answer? What do you like? What do you like to drink when we're getting ready?
Getting ready coffee.
I mean, it
with almond
depends
milk.
like what time of the day it is.
You're
I
right.
think early morning or super early morning stuff.
I drink a lot of sparkling water.
Yeah, she does. She likes her LaCroix, I think.
LaCroix. Matt
Yeah.
knows me.
Okay, I'm up 1-0.
I mean, I don't
Are
know.
you not going to be competitive? You didn't even say an answer. You just think you're
What
going to
is what
you
is
just
my
tie by being
biggest
mute?
pet? What do I hate the most? Like on my what process of makeup do I hate the most?
Well, the under eyeliner thing for sure, but then
hate it.
also you'll deal with it, but like a super matte lip is not your favorite thing.
That's so true.
Yeah.
But if it's properly moisturized prior,
Yeah.
I'll be okay.
Which is why these days we usually do like a lip mask and then we blot it off and then do the matte lip because they look so good
Yeah.
that you're like, okay, I'll deal with it, but
You're so right. I don't like it
no, you don't like anything.
because I
too
love
matte.
gloss. I do.
And hair-wise, I don't really know if you'll have one. I can go out on a limb and saying maybe taking like the ponytails out or taking like pins out of your hair at the end of the day after I've like done some sort of
I love that. Wait, what's my favorite part of getting my hair done?
Your favorite part of getting your hair done is when you get to see it. The
Besides
head massage.
that.
The
Head
massage.
Sure.
Oh, I do a head massage on her every single morning. Mm-hmm. And yeah, so like while she's getting her little masks and all of her little like beautiful
Being a little princess.
Yeah, well, she gets her princess moment from Anton with all his like under eye things and his like beautiful stuff that he puts all over her face and makes her look like Silence of the Lambs. I'm doing like a head massage on her and just like.
No, we do those. We do like under eye patches a lot.
We do them because I have very discolored.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
It just regenerates a little bit. But then we like start doing your eyes. So like, imagine if she had like pads under her eyes right now,
Excuse
but
me?
like this fierce eye.
Excuse me,
Sorry.
I'm cutting. I'm working with very sharp instruments over here, Anton. It's already like, a combat hairstyle.
I love my favorite part of a haircut is seeing all the hair that's leaving my head. Is that weird?
No, it's a lot. I mean, Anthony's on keto, but you just get a haircut and you're
A couple of them?
That's so true.
Right?
That's so true.
Don't bite me.
That was the softest
That was gentle.
blend.
Well, and that was just powder. It's not like it was pencil.
He's probably going to go in with the pencil.
Some other hair tips that I've been doing with Lana, I think is because you've been probably noticing she's very messy a lot of the times, which obviously entails I'm using my curling iron a lot. Don't use hairspray before you put any heat on your hair because the alcohol is going to make your hair sizzle. So stop doing take your hair, spray it, and then wrap it around the curling iron so it sits and sizzles. We don't want that.
And it smokes.
Yeah, so I don't usually put any products with alcohol.
He really doesn't.
Yeah.
No, and also, I think you try to use the least, you use only enough of product. It's never way down.
Right, yeah. Product, I try to be very light with my product,
Yeah.
but then also, temperature of the curling iron. Try to turn your curling irons down and leave your hair wrapped around your iron for 10 seconds more. So instead of microwaving your hair with super high heat, try to bake it and make it last longer because everything baked is better tasting than microwaved. So think of that as your hair analogy. So I try to use really low heat on Lana.
Thank you.
Yeah,
And it saves the hair.
it really does. I mean, your hair is so healthy because it isn't colored yet. Maybe we should color it.
I'm down. Anton.
What?
Ooh.
Yeah, that light. Feel
Should
that.
we color Lana's hair too?
Scared to do
Ooh.
my...
Ooh.
I'm really being gentle. It's because I just love you so much. I don't want to.
Should we feed more questions?
Someone said, do you prefer, should you cut your hair dry or wet?
Really depends. So I think if you're doing anything that is it's more of a hairdresser answer than anything. But when I really want a lot of control of Lana's hair, this side that's wet, I can control so much more. So if I'm doing anything very blunt and really architectural or something that has to be precise, I always want to cut it wet. If I'm doing things that's more loosey-goosey and I want it to look a little more rock and roll or freeform or anything that's a little more avant-garde of a haircut that has more of a feeling, I'll cut it dry because I just want to
Really?
go through this and start chopping at it and watch the way that it reacts. Also, I feel that if you have really, really curly hair, try to come in with your hair as curly as it can be, and let the hairdresser work at it like a bonsai tree, just because it's better than having your hair be soaked with water and then they're going to stretch all your curl out, and when you get it cut, it bounces
That's
back.
so true.
Yeah, so curly hair is totally different. But I kind of do both. I like to cut hair wet or dry. Never cut hair dry with a razor. Always cut your hair wet. I know you had an issue with that.
Boy.
Yeah,
Trauma.
so never cut dry hair with a razor.
Let's see what else. Someone asked, do we like highlight?
Yes,
We love highlight.
we live for that highlight. I just think it's a good. I'm more into highlighting than I am contouring. We sculpt you, but the highlights are what really give your face all the shape that we want to give it.
I love highlight on my nose. And I've gotten into that more. Recently, I loved it like this. Because I think because I don't really have a bridge to my nose. Because my nose is kind of like a button. So I love to put a little highlight right there. And then it makes it look more like...
And then we've been
have
adding
an
just
actual
a
nose.
little, right here, a little boop, and then you get a little bit more Shay.
Is that still recording?
Yeah, this one is.
The big boy?
Yeah, the big
Cool. Sorry. For those of you that have showed up late, this will all be replayed either on Lana's channel or on my YouTube channel. I'm filming this as a little vlog moment. And what was that question?
How do you add volume to your hair? I find that Asian hair. I find that Asian hair doesn't hold any volume and gets super oily, or at least mine does.
You're not wrong. Okay, so a lot of things that I do with Lana's is I won't over style it. I think a lot of times Asian hair, because it is so strong, you guys want to like beat the life into it sometimes, where it's sort of like you have to, blow dry it really hard and then curl it and then do all this stuff. And sometimes it's just about embracing what you have. So when I do like her top sections and things that always have the volume, I like to set the root in really, really well. So if this is my curling iron, I like to really wrap the root and just like hold it there for a while. And again, like you use like super, super low heat.
Oh, for volume?
Yeah, for volume. And then what I do too is you want to make sure that there's tension on this. So like when I pull, like Lana can feel that coming from her root. Because if you just wrap the hair around it like this, you're not really doing anything. You're just heating the hair up. But if you pull on it, you're working with the elasticity of your hair, and you're kind of making the natural elastins in your hair support your foundation. Then just don't load it with product. I put a little tiny bit of like a volumizing product on her root, and I'll usually blow dry it with my comb and kind of pick it up with my comb so that the first thing that happens is it gets off the scalp. So if you really want a lot of volume, I would say to dry it right away. Don't let your hair dry, start drying down. So flip it upside down, power dry it, do whatever you can to kind of get the hair off of the scalp. And then from there, just make sure that you're setting in your root really well with whatever you're doing, whether it's your round brush, like get really good tension at the root with your round brush and or the curling iron. Make sure that you have the roots coming up. And even if you just set the root in and not even do anything else, once you kind of brush that away, it's going to give you a little bit more like volume at the top, like hers already kind of has just from me playing with it. And then see like the one side already kind of wants to bounce up. And that's just from me compromising and like playing with her elasticity.
Someone asked, how do you get volume with long, fine hair?
Long,
same
fine
thing?
hair. Okay. Long, fine hair, it's kind of the hardest one. If you can, you want to set it. So if you're going to use a curling iron, make sure you clip it up and like keep it in clips. If you have rollers, that's even better. So if you actually have like Velcro rollers, you can set it at night. All of those like beautiful, Victoria's Secret girls, every time we do them backstage, they're all set. Like no one's just like wrapping hair around a curling iron and like being like, oh, look at me, like with my no, they're all set. They're all set up in rollers. You think it's only what your grandmother does, but everyone still does that. Like you have to get the hair off the scalp and you have to get the memory of it.
Really?
Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah.
I didn't know that.
So it's like all of those girls and everyone you do, no one wants to show those BTS pictures because they're like, ew, rollers. But
I think they're kind of cute.
I think
we're going to have a major roller moment coming back.
I think it's like showgirl, like off duty, like
yeah.
I love it.
Yeah, well, and that's why I think you're starting to see so many women's hair don't have volume because all they're doing is relying on their wand and they're doing everything down here and they're just
they're forgetting this part.
Yeah, and they forget their root and then they don't even know how to like manipulate the root because none of them have had to do it because Grandma never taught them because you didn't want to listen to Grandma. You should have listened to Grandma.
And you should have listened to Grandma.
Should be the title of this video.
That's right. You should have listened to Grandma. But yeah, so rollers, a little bit of light teasing here and there can go a long way.
Do you tease my hair?
Yours, I don't really have to a lot. I mean, sometimes like
I have a lot of hair.
Yeah, and like when I did that braid, sometimes I did to like fatten a piece of the braid up or something, and like. But a lot of times, if I do like yours, I do more of this thing where I like pinch and I like finger back where I like kind of just like mess you up by pinching pieces together, and it kind of gives it this rough, kind of like how Brigitte Bardot used to always be like, "Oh, the Bardot, I'm so French," and you like. Would just like, zhuzh the back of it to give it volume. Because I do like to give you a little bit of like height up through here, but not enough to where you're like, whoop.
Yeah.
It's looking good.
It is.
The shape is really
Yep, all right, now we can have some fun and chop into
is
it.
your hair stick straight or does it have a natural wave?
She has a natural wave in her hair. She's got like the best hair. It's really, really, really good. In fact, half of the time when I see her hair done really, really well, It's done by herself. She just rolls out of bed. I mean, that's like her natural texture.
Remember when you were...
Yeah, I thought you cheated on me.
He was like, who did your hair? And I was like, I woke up.
Yeah.
It was a great moment.
Like my pillow did.
Ding. Oh, wait. Are we back? Oh, we're back. Hello.
Hello.
You were so threatened.
Are you in her eye?
No, I'm doing her eyebrows.
Okay. Any brow? I love how you always are like doing any brow tips.
Well, I think so.
Are you going to give them to us?
Will you just give me a second to like get my life together? I mean,
I used to, like, my taste in brows have changed.
yeah, for sure.
They're forever evolving, I feel.
Well, and I love, like, you're really on top of them these days, but I always, no, you are, like, they always look good. Like, I rarely have to, like, tweeze or do anything like that. Mm-hmm. But I always plug, like, a lighter color, like, underneath here, and then on top, and then the darker in the middle. And that gives your brows this kind of like ombre-ish.
That's what I like. Mm-hmm. I really like it like that.
Because we don't like it when they get too dark unless it's like there's a specific reason, like editorial or
but
something
I used
like
to.
that.
I used to really like dark.
Well, we did it a lot, like before you did X-Men. Mm-hmm. We did a lot of editorials with like dark eyebrows because people kept asking for it.
Yeah.
It was weird.
Yeah.
But it was cool for them, but like people were really like asking for it and your brows were a lot thicker.
They were. Now I like them a lot more like
but they're
fluffy
still,
and...
yeah, but they're still like they have good shape. Yeah, I like this brow because it's like it's relatable.
It's relatable.
It's fresh. It's not like painted on.
So now we're just texturizing Lana.
Oh. Ooh.
It's like a whole moment now to make sure that your hair like moves the way that I want it to.
Taking control.
Yep. Sweet. Perfect.
I think we're just gonna do some like fresh, glossy.
So who watched Deadly Class? Who's obsessed with Lana and Deadly Class?
I am. I loved it.
And
we've seen it a few times, but like the edit that we've seen at screenings was not the edit that was on Sci-Fi.
Right.
And I mean, they were both good, but like the final version was like
awesome.
It was so good.
Yeah, it was so good.
I don't know what I would do.
Who's your favorite character to fight in the show, Lana? Or can you not say because that's going to give away?
I can't really say.
Oh, that's going to give away things. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Are you having kind of a personal moment?
I'm having a personal
Oh my gosh, she's totally having a personal moment.
Are we out of battery on that one?
I am really excited to see what happens next.
Me too. Well, you can find out on Wednesday.
I know. Mm-hmm. Are you kidding? That DVR is set. It's like series record and do not delete until I delete.
I love it.
It's serious.
Maybe we'll come over and watch it with you.
Yes.
Fun. For all of you guys just joining in the Lana Condor's Instagram feed, we are having Glam Bam, Thank You Ma'am, Sunday with Anton and me. I'm your host, Matt Hare.
Stupid.
And we are, and Anthony controlling the other camera over there.
Oh, he's the host now all of a sudden. Wow.
Well,
okay,
then. I mean, someone's got to keep this thing moving.
Hey, we're moving.
Just
we're doing
Lana's
it.
look. We are doing a full Q&A with her amazing makeup artist, Anton.
Yes.
And I'm just here giving her new look. So
someone asked
it's
how.
So cute.
I love it.
It's so good, but it's not super. It's just like escalated, you know.
Yeah.
But it like looking at it like when you do her hair wet, it doesn't look that different.
No, it's gonna be so good.
It's so good. I love the wet hair.
I love it.
Looking so good so far.
I love the wet hairstyle.
I feel that this just needs to be a thing where girls get their hair cut while they get their makeup done, and it's just like this natural evolution of beauty, and they're like, oh, no matter what, at the end, it's awesome.
True. Wait, someone just said, how often do I wash my hair? When I'm working, I have to wash it every day. Because I get a lot of products in my hair, and then I go to work the next day, and I have to redo my hair. When I'm not working, when I'm not on a show, I don't wash my hair. Like, if I don't see you, I wash my hair. What would you say, baby? Like
once a week.
Once a week.
Good. That's what you should.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, so I wash my hair once a week when I'm not working. When I am working, I have to wash it every day.
Matt, can you say more on that? What, you said that should be what it is?
Yeah. So the more you wash your hair, the more your actual oils are going to become stimulated, and your hair is going to get oilier. Ooh. So if you have really oily roots, stop washing your hair. You can still go through the motions, get it wet.
Really?
Give it wet, give it your own little zhuzh. I'm trying to find the camera here with Anton's hands in the way.
Sorry.
Still like rough it up and do your thing with it. But your natural oils are usually what is all you really need to cleanse your hair. So I mean, if you're like one of those girls that are at Soul Cycle every day, and you're like, well, I have to wash my hair every day because I take a spin class, and it's like, you can still get in there and become clean. You just don't need to actually take the stripping elements of a shampoo, because a shampoo is made to cleanse the oils off of your hair. But you only need to cleanse the oils off of the hair when you like need to. So don't do it every single day, because then your head's gonna.
What if you have dandruff?
Use Head and Shoulders.
I do.
I use Head and Shoulders all
You don't have dandruff. Exactly.
Exactly. No, I mean nothing
But
else.
Anton, you don't have dandruff.
Nothing else works.
Exactly.
I like use that with like a Brillo pad.
No, and you told me to use it in my beard. Sometimes like
I use it in my beard.
Yeah, in my beard I would get like I don't know, like sometimes there'd just be like stuff in my beard, and Anton was like, Head and Shoulders that beard, bro.
Someone said, hey, Anton, what type of mascara do you use on me?
Let
it be. I have extensions.
But you don't always.
But I don't always have extensions.
You got these recently, and they're fabulous.
But when I'm working, I usually have extensions.
Yeah.
But
like if you're in
Shout out
between,
to who did your, or do we not want to say? Okay. Anyway, moving on.
I have my eyelash. So I wear eyelash extensions.
Yeah.
So you don't really put a lot of mascara on.
no,
them.
when you don't, I mean, if you don't want to spend a lot, you could use like L'Oreal Voluminous is amazing. MAC makes great mascaras. You don't have to spend $40 on a mascara. And honestly, you should change it like every 4 to 6 weeks if you use it every day. Because mascara is one of those products when you're using it, the bacteria around your eyes can kind of go back into the tube. So if you're using it every single day, it could get icky. So I usually go for, I mean, even like is it Lash Bloom? That's a really good one.
We love Tarte.
We do love Tarte.
And their products aren't toxic.
No, they're all.
So if you are wearing it every day, like you might as well use like a mascara that is good. Oh my gosh, man, I love it.
Actually, yeah. Speaking of Tarte, I love these glosses on Lana because we like to stay kind of hydrated, and you're open to like all different brands, but I know like when it comes to lip products, you prefer things to be paraben free and not have because you're eating it. Like, I mean, if a lipstick, eventually you're going to eat some of it, so you don't really want to be eating like chemicals.
Yeah.
So I love these for you. This is pretty.
Oh no, someone said I really want to get highlights. What should I do? I'm 13 years old and I get bullied quite a bit.
Oh no.
No!
You want to get highlights in your hair?
No, highlights on how to avoid that situation.
Highlights on how to
Like, avoid
be
Getting
bullied?
bullied.
Yeah. I was bullied too. A lot. It was hard being like a gay, and you know, I'm Armenian, so brown kid in high school especially, but it gets better.
It does get better. It does.
And you will
Find your
you find the, you know what, if they call you a freak, then you hang out with the other freaks, because the freaks
Yeah.
are the ones that will have your back forever.
That's
like
so
the cool
true.
kids.
That's why we all hang out with each other.
I'm not even, well, yeah, but I'm sorry, but the cool kids in my high school, let's just say that whenever I visit my family, sometimes I see them in like neighboring small business. They still basically haven't left the area.
Yeah.
Because if you're the captain of the football team,
incoming shade.
I'm serious. Like, you could be the
true.
captain of the football team, and you could be a nice guy,
It's like the highlight of your life.
but that's where it kind of ends. Like, just don't give up, because it will stop, because you will grow and become. You're going to take over the world, and what are they going to be doing? You know, flipping burgers.
Yes,
I'm being serious.
it's true.
I'd love to know what all the kids who bullied me are thinking right now, because they
know.
probably all saw your movie. They probably all follow you on Instagram.
But yeah, it gets better.
It does.
Just
It gets
keep going.
better.
And find your people.
Yeah, and I find that at that age, there's just so many people that don't know who they are and what they are, and so everyone's a little because you're being bullied, remember, people aren't doing things at you, they're doing things because of themselves. So if they're bullying you, it's usually because there's something going on with them. So try not to take it personal. I mean, that's probably my best. I know it's really hard. It's really, really, really hard.
But you have a point, because you know what? They're probably going through something at home.
Yeah.
They could be being bullied by a parent or a step-parent.
Don't let that mess up your headspace. Just keep rolling. Just keep doing. Just you be you.
You be you.
Lana, you've even.
We have 7 seconds remaining. What does that mean?
We have to go again.
This is gonna be.
Well, she's got to cut my hair next time.
Wait, for real?
God. Am I really doing that?
You want to? I brought my clippers. So you just buzz it.
No.
God, stop, you guys. It's not once. It's all him.
I want my haircut to look like Tom Hardy's in Taboo.
Like, I'm so attractive that it just like doesn't even matter.
Doesn't even matter. I'm so hot that it doesn't even matter what my haircut looks like.
And we're back. We had to pause the live.
Like, seriously?
We had to pause the live because we timed out because we've been live for an hour, but we were talking about bullying. And we were basically saying that keep going, it gets better.
Yeah. And I was saying even like, you know, we've talked about dealing with things growing up, but I mean, you've dealt with things in the business.
Oh yeah.
It's not easy. Like, and it doesn't get easier at any age necessarily, but just know that you can do whatever you want to do.
Yeah.
I never thought I could be. I mean, I'm chilling with Lana Condor, like
Stop.
painted. No, but we're like thick as thieves. But you know, I have to remember we have a lot of gratitude for where we are. Mm-hmm. But I'm lucky to, you know, work with this gorgeous creature.
Stop it!
No, it's true, but it's like it's a lot of hard work and perseverance. And if I let someone tell me I couldn't do it, then I wouldn't be here.
Right.
We wouldn't have even met 3 years ago when your first movie hadn't even come out. We've, you know, like we've been at it. Just don't give up.
Just don't give up.
Fight.
Don't give up!
Don't give up. Fight.
It's so true. How can you accentuate your natural features without makeup? Skincare.
Good answer. Yep.
Skincare.
Oh,
without any makeup, skincare.
Yeah. Or if you just don't, I mean, if you're really, I know it's still makeup, but like, you know, even like tinted lip balms.
I do that.
You know, you do that all the time with like.
And like BB creams or like CC creams.
Yeah.
But skincare is the best way to accentuate your.
Yeah, and also I think you can do some things with your hairstyle too. Like if you want to make yourself look a little tighter, then like
I
pull your
always
hair back.
do that. Yeah,
you know, pull your hair back. If you want to make yourself look a little longer, throw your hair in a cute little top knot. You know, and do things to it to where you can kind of keep your hair out of your face and show your face off. Because if you want to accentuate your natural beauty in your face, don't like cover it up with your hair all the time. Even though every photo shoot, I'm always like, "Yes, Lana,"
and I'm like,
"I'll kill you."
I'm literally gonna sever.
I'm like, "This is the shot.
Body.
This is the cover right here."
Yeah. I'm gonna show you a cover in a second.
Why? What did he do? What did he do?
No, it's just because
I cover all his makeup.
Yeah.
I've been in fights with makeup artists before. I'm like, look how good the hair looks.
Ooh, look at that.
It's covering up her face. Like the face isn't the hero right now.
Or I think this is great in black and white. I'm like, shh, no, color, full color.
That's the worst.
Painful. I'm like, why?
Full color.
Okay. Do you guys have any more questions? We're probably getting towards the end of this.
Yeah, we're pretty close.
We're getting there.
Ooh, here's something I love with makeup. Is setting, I believe in setting spray.
She does.
So deeply. Like, if my face can be dripping wet, then that's been enough of a set. I love setting spray more than anything.
We're gonna do a little bit, for sure.
My favorite makeup products.
I love this.
Setting spray.
This is really, really good. It's a Tarte one, and this, again, is like totally paraben free. Close your eyes.
Paraben free.
So then I spray her, and then I start asking her questions because I try to get her to open her mouth. I'm like, wait, Lana, what did you blah, blah, blah? And then she like, she eats it. But
it also kind of tastes good.
It's good for you.
Like, so what are my favorite makeup products? I love setting spray.
We love that Tarte setting spray.
I love a lip. I love like berry lips.
We don't ever do anything too nude.
Nope, I hate it.
We're gonna actually line this
I
a little
hate
bit.
it.
Yeah, and the only time like we'll do it is if we do like when we did Entertainment Weekly at San Diego Comic Con, it was like black smoky.
Yeah, then you
But
have
it was
to kinda
still
do it.
like carved out nude. It was like lined and just giving life.
Carved out nude.
Skincare. Guys, I will do a separate skincare video if you want it.
Mm-hmm.
Does your new haircut have layers?
I'm layering it a little bit right now, but I'm not layering
Don't
it in
do
a
too-
conventional way where I'm like pulling her hair up and layering it across. I'm kind of just lightly. She kind of has a lot of weird, funky layers in it, so I'm kind of just going section by section and like fixing a couple things. But I want it to kind of just still be very blunt, like a bob. But then when she kind of pushes it around, it has a little bit of some layers.
Oh my god.
Layers kind of, I mean, the term layers mean it's removing weight from the hair, and I'm not really doing that as much as like texturizing it. So it looks like that kind of vibes. So it always has this like really cool, airy messiness to it, without it looking like a mom haircut. Because if you get too many layers in it, it's going to start looking mommy, and I want it looking still like
Chic.
yeah.
What's a good primer? My favorite primer recently is the, what is it? It's the, it's like a coconut amino, it's called Hangover Cure.
Oh, it's Too Faced.
Too Faced Hangover Cure
Hangover
primer.
RX Hangover.
Yeah.
Hangover something.
Hangover something
That is a
primer.
good one.
And it's my favorite because it has coconut and aminos, and it's really supposed to be replenishing for your skin. And I love it because I work every day and I travel all the time, and so my skin can get really dull and dry just because of just the amount of wear and tear. And so I feel that primer like livens my skin up.
Yeah,
And plumps it up. And it's truly like a hangover cure. Like it makes you look like you've slept.
It has ingredients in it that make you like caffeine and things that
Yeah.
like give you a little bit of a plump.
And I
it has
do
green
believe
tea
that.
extract,
Yeah.
all that kind of stuff.
I believe in it's funny, I actually do believe in putting caffeine on your skin.
Oh
So
yeah.
like
Well,
my,
most stuff has like, especially eye creams have caffeine.
Oh, yeah.
Because it depuffs.
Oh yeah, it's amazing. Like my my face wash that I'm using right now is like a coffee scrub because I think it does give your skin life, and it does give your skin it like wakes it up. So definitely go in with like a coffee scrub. Anything that has caffeine in it is really awesome. At least I love it for my skin.
Matt, this looks so good.
Thank you.
Someone said dudes need skincare too.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely. Everyone needs skincare.
Oh please, I use like 17 products like all the time. Yeah, it's like not a joke.
Hashtag guy liner.
Guy liner.
Okay, so if I'm going to blow dry this a little
Hi,
bit, should
Sadie.
we come back in like 5 minutes and show them the finished product?
Yeah.
Kind of thing?
Should we do
You guys
that?
care? I think if I'm going to be blow drying, I think that'll get really annoying and we can't really see anything.
Yeah. Let's do it. We'll come back. Wait, how do you take your makeup off?
Oh.
Makeup wipes.
Yeah, makeup wipes, really. I mean, I think are the easiest, especially ones that are hypoallergenic, that are more gentle,
Yeah.
because sometimes they could get really aggressive.
Yeah.
So I would go for like Neutrogena Naturals are really good, or even MAC wipes I'm not mad at. They
Really?
get everything off. I mean, you kind of, it's just your skin has to be a little bit resilient.
That's true. All right. I think we'll come back. Hi, Parker. I think
Yeah,
we'll
any
come back.
last moments? We'll be back in 5 minutes, guys. Go get some popcorn.
What products do you use for your hair? On a day-to-day basis?
A few different ones.
He uses more, I'm so bad with taking care of my hair. But I do love, like, anything that smells good, I guess.
Anything with coconut.
Anything with coconut.
Basically anything with coconut. I like your rockabilly moment right now. It's so cute.
All right, we will be back.
All right, we'll style this up. We'll be right back, guys.
What's up, Nick? Nick goes, what the crap is a water line?
Oh, it's
It's
this,
this.
bro. Oh.
It's that thing
It's
that Matt has all
this.
that eye makeup in.
Yeah, it's where I load all
Your
my
brother.
makeup. Your brother. Okay, take this moment and follow Anton. Go over to Anton's makeup page and follow him. And follow me. I'm Matt's hair. I'm having a baby. I need to make.
He's having a baby.
I'm having a baby.
He is.
He's
It's
having
very
a baby.
exciting. And
I'm not having a baby, but you know,
But
we're
he's
easy to
amazing.
find. We're easy to find. We're literally tagged on like Lana's last 12 posts.
okay, we will be back. Mwah.
Okay, let's